and welcome to my 30-minute chair yoga class. My name is Evelyn. Today's class we're going to be focusing on our chest and back, our core, and our balance. I will be teaching you different methods, and I want you to choose the one that best suits you. For my class today, all you're going to be needing is your chair, a yoga mat, no socks, yoga socks. If you don't have a yoga mat, make sure you have your sneakers. Always keep some water close by so you can take water break if you need to hydrate. So let's get started. Let's all sit down in our chair. So if you're sitting all the way to the back of your chair, to lift yourself up, slide yourself forward, and test yourself. This is where you're at today. This is a perfect place to start. If you can slide yourself a little bit more towards the center, test it. If this feels good, this is another good place to start. Make your adjustment, adjust yourself where you feel best. So let's place our hands to the side. Let's roll our shoulders up and all the way back, fingertips to the earth, pressing down with our toes, balls of our feet and our heels. Feeling the earth as we're sitting nice and tall, grounded in our chair, in this wonderful chair mountain. Let's take a nice deep breath, feeling strong. So let's start by going over our yoga breath. So let's place our right hand, left hand, with our palms facing up, little circles, and relax them. Just let those shoulders relax, your fingers relax, your toes relax. Gently close your eyes and let your head tilt forward just a tiny bit. And let's do our first yoga breath, which is an inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, letting it out. Inhale and exhale. Our second yoga breath, it's an inhale through the nose and an exhale through the nose. Inhale and exhale. Now I want you to go back to your natural breath and choose the yoga breath that best suits you. Take a nice deep breath, inhale and exhale. As you clear the mind and open the heart, placing yourself here and now. Take a nice deep breath as we get ready to start this wonderful journey. Very gently, going to start moving your fingers, moving your toes, little circles. As you open your eyes, bring your head back center. Take a nice deep breath as you reach up. And let's bring our praying hands to the center of our heart and take a nice deep breath. As we gently turn our heads to the right, hold it. As we gently bring it back to center, we're going to turn to the other side and take a nice deep breath. As we gently bring it back to center. Now open, spreading those finger cactus arms. Open the heart, slide it back, slide it up. Shoulders and elbows lined up and press back and take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. As you gently bring it back down, bringing those fingers together back into your praying hands. Very gently, you're going to bring that left hand up. It's up at a little angle, not straight up. Bringing my right hand, you can bring it straight down, or you can hold onto your chair, the bottom of your chair for support. Choose where you're at, and take a nice deep breath. As I'm going to start tilting to the right, and hold it, and take a nice deep breath. As you gently bring it back to center, bringing both hands together, praying hands, center heart, and take a nice deep breath. So go ahead and switch. And tilt to the other side. And take a nice deep breath. As we bring it back center, praying hands, center heart. Now we're going to bring our hands on our thighs, shoulders back. Take a nice deep breath as we hinge forward. Very gently going to slide your hands towards your knees. As you start looking down, you can hold it right here. Or you can continue sliding it down. How low you go is really up to you. Keep the back straight. Take a nice deep breath. You're looking down at the earth. As you gently slide it back, just roll those shoulders. And let's bring it into this wonderful mountain pose and take a nice deep breath. So we're in a wonderful chair mountain. You can stay here, or you can join me in a wonderful standing mountain. Standing mountain, you'll start pressing down with your toes, ball of your feet, heels feeling the earth. So lift those arms up. You're going to hinge forward. And now you're going to press and lift yourself up into this wonderful standing mountain pose. And take a nice deep breath. Feeling strong. Very gently, you're going to lift it back up. And now we're going to bring it back down. You're going to bend the knees. And you're going to bring it right back down to your chair in your chair mountain pose. And take a nice deep breath. So let's start our focus. So you're sitting in front of me, watching me, and I'm going to lift up and give you a side view. So I want you to continue sitting in front. If you'd like to, take a water break. It's a good time to take a water break as I adjust my chair. My water's right behind me too. So here we are. So I'm giving you a side view. First, we're going to warm up. We're going to warm up our chest, our back, and our core in our little cow cat. And take a nice deep breath as I place my hands, we're hip width apart. Hands on top of my thighs towards my knee. I'm looking straight. I'm going to take a nice deep breath. And very gently, I'm going to slide my hands towards my hips, bringing my elbows back, opening up my chest, bringing my shoulders back. So now my shoulder blades are together, little arch on my back. I'm still looking straight, taking a nice deep breath as I gently release it. And I go back to my neutral alignment. One more time, let's warm it up. And hold it here and take a nice deep breath. As you gently release it. Now we're going to go into our cobra. The cobra, you're going to place your hands towards your hip. So it's like opposite what we were just doing. Towards your hip, you're nice and straight, taking a nice deep breath. Keep those elbows together. And now we're going to slide them towards the knee as we hinge forward, hinge forward, hinge forward, hinge forward. So you're looking down, you're looking down. You're going to hold it here. And from here, you're going to lift your head up just a little higher and higher. So you're looking straight, and your shoulder, you're opening up those shoulders, lifting the shoulders, and you're going to hold it right here. Take a nice deep breath. And now you're going to gently release it. It's going to start going back down, hinching back down. And you're going to slide it back and take a nice deep breath. So my next one, I'm going to go a little deeper. Do you need to do it? No. You can continue where you're at. Take a nice deep breath. Choose where you're at. And I'm going forward, 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 forward. Taking a nice deep breath. I'm holding it here. As I'm going to lift it up, lift it up, lift it up, lift it up, lift it up. And hold it right here and take a nice deep breath. So I'm looking straight. And gently going to release it. Bring myself back down. And I'm going to slide my hands. Take a deep breath so we can give a little break. Hinging forward, I'm going to cross my arms across my heart, and I'm going to hinge forward, which is the opposite of what we just did. Take a nice deep breath, and let's bring it back up. Camel. So I'm going to open my legs a little bit wider and hip width apart. So I'm a little bit wider. I'm going to bring my right hand supporting my back, my lower back, left hand. So my left hand to my elbow, other hand to the other. And this is a great support right here. And you're going to hold it right here with a nice support. And you're going to take a nice deep breath. You're going to inhale as you gently open the heart. So you're going to start glancing up, looking up, looking up, looking up. And you're going to hold it right here. And take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. As you gently release it. So if your chair has an opening, I want you to place your hand where the opening's at. If you don't have an opening, you can place your hand to the side of the chair. Or you can keep it right here with supporting your lower back. So choose where you're at. I'm going to place my hand on the back. I'm going to take a nice deep breath. Inhale. And now I'm just going to press, 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 press. I look up, open the heart, and hold it. And take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. As I gently release it, I'm going to cross. I'm going to go forward and take a nice deep breath. As I gently lift back up, let's bring my legs back in, hip width apart. You can go back to your mountain for a few seconds. I lift myself up, bringing my chair in front. So now let's go into our core workout. So from here we're going to go into our core workout. Take a nice deep breath, your hip width apart, and we're going to be lifting one leg at a time. So you can place your hands in the bottom of your chair for support, or you can have it straight. So the first set we're going to do with the support, so I'm going to hold on to the bottom of the chair or to the side of the chair, depending what chair you have. And take a nice deep breath as you gently alternate. So we're going to lift and lift. There we go. Take a nice deep breath. And hold it. Next set, you can continue holding on for support, or you can place your hands to the side and take a nice deep breath as you're going to lift and lift. Last one. And hold. Now we're going to cross our hands across our chest. I'm going to work on our core and our obliques. Very gently twist as we lift to the opposite. So first set is right here. Take a nice deep breath, and you're going to turn to the right. So you're lifting, lifting, lifting. And you're going to bring it back down, center. And you're going to alternate to the other side, back to center. Take a nice deep breath. And hold it. And from here we're going to go to our genie. So my genies, one on top of each other. And you're going to take a nice deep breath. Inhale. So you're going to go into your genie. Alternating. Last one. And hold it. Now we're going to go into our balance pose. So you're going to keep our right leg straight. We're gonna place our hands to the side. So our first balance pose is a star. We're gonna bring the left leg forward. You're gonna slide it forward. And now you're gonna bring it to the side. Bring it right to the side. And we're gonna lift the opposite arm. And you can lift the left leg. And you can lift the left arm up too. To what we call a little star here. Take a nice deep breath. As we gently bring it back down. Arm, and slide it back in. Take a nice deep breath. So go right. Keep the left leg nice and straight. And let's slide it to the side. Let me go more to the edge of my chair, right here. Opposite arm. Both arms, you're gonna lift up. Do you need to lift? If you like to keep it down, you can just keep it down. Choose where you're at and take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. As you gently bring it back down, 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 and slide it back. Let's go into our tree. So I'm going to slide myself more towards the edge of my chair. Center of the chair is fine. And we're going to go into our little tree pose, keeping my right knees, my knees between my second and third toe, back aligned. I'm going to bring my left leg closer, and now I'm going to slide the sole of my foot to the side of my ankle, my right leg. I'm going to drop my knee to the side, opening up the hip flexor, and bringing it into praying hands. And take a nice deep breath. You can also slide it up if you like. A little bit more difficult. Make sure that that knee stays. And take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. You can bring the branches up if you like. So I bring my branches back down, sliding it down, and take a nice deep breath. Left leg, make sure that knee stays between the two. Bringing that right leg, now I'm going to bring it to the side. Remember, one side will be easier than the other, very normal. Take a nice deep breath, you can keep it here. You can slide it up if you like. And you can bring your branches up if you like. And take a nice deep breath. And let's bring it back together and all the way down. And let's go ahead and do our little down dog. Down dog in our chair. So I'm going to slide my right foot, my left foot, heels. Pressing with my heels, my toes, and all my feet are up. Bring right arm, hand, like if I'm leaning on this invisible wall. And now I'm going to slide it up as I hinge forward, hinge forward, hinge forward, hinge forward, hinge forward. And I'm looking down, holding it right here. Take a nice deep breath. Here's my little down dog. As I gently bring it back, sliding it back, praying hands. Take a nice deep breath. So we're going to do our balance poses standing. So you can repeat them in your chair. And we're going to be doing our down dog also standing. But you can repeat it on your chair. So take a nice deep breath. Let's go into our mountain pose, rolling your shoulders back down. Take a nice deep breath. Pressing with your toes, ball of your feet. You're going to join me. You're going to press down, lift yourself up into that wonderful mountain pose. And take a nice deep breath. And I'm going to walk myself. We're all going to walk ourselves behind the chair. So I'm going to bring my chair, be right behind my chair. Doing our star pose. So my first pose is a star pose. So let's start right here. You're going to hold on to the back of the chair. And I'm going to go a little bit more to the side so you can see me. I'm going to bring all my weight to my right leg. So I'm pressing, micro bending 10th knee. And I'm going to slide the left leg out. So I'm sliding it out. I'm going to bring my right hand out, still keeping my balance with my left hand. Once I have my balance, I'm just going to let go and take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale as your little star. I'm going to bring my left toe down, left hand. I'm going to bring it back into a mountain pose. Now I'm going to shift the weight to the left leg. Keep my left hand. I'm going to slide the right, micro bending the left knee. Arm, arm, and lift. Take a nice deep breath. Remember, you're right behind your chair. I'm in the side so you can see me better. And bring that down and down. So now you have both of your hands. So this is where you're at, and this is where I'm at. So let's do our little tree pose. So let's start with the right leg. So you're gonna bring all the way to the right side. You're gonna micro bend that right knee. You're gonna bend the left knee, bringing the tip of your toe. You're gonna bring right hand, keeping your left hand right here, right behind. And now you're gonna gently turn, opening up your hip flexor. You can hold it here, look for your balance. If this is where you're at today, holding on, this is perfectly fine. You can bring both hands together if you find a balance. If you feel great, you can slide it up right below the knee. And if you can lift those branches, take a nice deep breath. As we gently bring it back together. Now we're going to shift the weight to the other side. So again, micro bend the left, shifting all that weight to the left side, bending the right knee. You're going to bring it again to the side of your left leg. Look for your balance. This is where you're at. This is perfectly fine. Keep your little toes or keep your hand behind the chair. If you got the balance, you can slide it up a little, right below the knee. And you can spread those branches. And take a nice deep breath. As you gently bring it back. And take a nice deep breath. So let's go into our down dog. So I'm going to walk to the side of my chair. So I'm in the side of my chair, hip width apart. I'm going to place my hand on the top of the bottom of the chair, and I'm going to slide it forward a little. Now I'm going to bring my right leg back, left leg back, and I'm going to press, 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 micro bending the knee, and you can hold it right here and take a nice deep breath. This is your little down dog. As you bring it back, give me a step forward, slide it back, and take a nice deep breath. I'm going to do it one more time. Here we go. I'm going to go forward, inching forward, slide it forward. Now take a step back, take another step back. You can slide your hands towards the center. And press, 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 micro bend the knee and your arms in between your ears and take a nice deep breath. So I'm doing it, this is in the side of my chair. You can do it in the front of your chair. Take a nice deep breath. Your tailbone should go all the way up to the sky. Your back should be straight. Your neck should be aligned with your spine. As you gently release it, walk, take a step, lifting yourself up gently. So I walk myself towards the front of my chair in my mountain pose and take a nice deep breath. Inhale, so you're gonna lift those arms up. Swamp dive into your chair. and take a nice deep breath. So we're back in our chair. Let me make my adjustment here. Let's do our final flow. So you roll your shoulders back and take a nice deep breath. So let's start with our legs. So we're gonna slide one leg forward. Let me slide myself back a little bit more so you can see me better. Here we go. So I'm sliding my right leg, placing both hands on my left, hip width apart. Take a nice deep breath as I hinge forward and hold it. And from here, I'm going to bring it back up. And I'm going to slide it, switching. I'm going to slide the other one forward. Take a nice deep breath as I hinge forward. As I bring it back up, I'm going to go into my butterfly pose. So I'm going to open. First option right here. I'm at the edge of my chair. Hip flexors open, heels. See my legs, my feet. And take a nice deep breath as you hold it here. Second option, you're going to bring those heels together. I'm going to drop those knees to the side and hold it right here and take a nice deep breath. From here, I'm going to bring it back in as I take a nice deep breath, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to twist gently, gentle twist to the right. You can keep it here. You can bring your right hand to the side of the right, left hand to the side of the right leg. Just give me another half an inch and take a nice deep breath. As you bring your arms across your heart again, center, and let's bring it to the side very gently. You can hold it here, or you can bring your right hand to the side of the left leg, left hand to the side of the chair, and take a nice deep breath. As you gently cross it, and let's bring it back to center. And let's go into some modified eagle arms. So let's bring our forearms together, praying hands, and we're going to slide it up, slide it up, slide it up, and hold it, and take a nice deep breath. And from here, I'm going to bring it back down. I'm going to open to my cactus arm, sliding it up. Then I'm going to close my fingers. I'm going to go into my eagle arms again. Bring it together, slide it together, all the way up. Your elbows and your shoulders lined up. As you gently bring it back down, open. Slide it up. As I bring it back down, bringing my fingers together, praying hands to center my heart. As I tilt my head to the right, stretching my neck, relaxing my shoulders, take a nice deep breath. We bring it back center. As we go ahead and tilt it to the other side and take a nice deep breath. As we gently bring it back center. And now I want you to find a place that's most comfortable for you to slide yourself back. I want you to relax and relax for a few seconds. You can bring it all the way to the back of your chair, or you can just bring it back a little bit more, still keeping some space between the back of the chair. That feels comfortable for you. Place your hands top of your thighs, palms facing up. Let's do little circles on our shoulders and just let them relax. Let's wiggle our fingers and just let those fingers relax. Wiggle the toes. Just let those toes relax. And you're going to tilt your head forward just a little. Just close your eyes. As we take a nice deep breath, inhale and exhale. With each each breath you take, I want you to relax. Relax your toes. Relax your fingers, your shoulders. Your body just to relax. Your belly is nice and soft. As you clear the mind and open the heart, take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. So you can feel that heart gently flowing to your breath. You can feel your belly as it gently flows. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. As your fingers are relaxed, your toes, your heels, your knees, your thighs, and your shoulders. So you can feel the breath as it travels through your throat all the way down to the belly. As you inhale through the nose, that cold breath, and as it travels through the body, you can feel that warm breath as you exhale. Your chin and your cheeks and your ears, so relaxed. Your eyes are gently closed. And you can picture your heart. Picture that heart as it beats to your breath. And in the center, there's a bright light shining. And with each breath you take, that light gets brighter. The third eye, where that picture is even clearer, and the light is more and more bright, shining through to the crown of your head. As you take a nice deep breath, inhale and exhale. Your mind is clear and your heart is open. As we get ready to start this wonderful journey, this wonderful day with an open heart and clear mind, very gently, you're going to start wiggling your fingers, your toes, little shoulder circles. So you open your eyes, bring your head back to center. Inhale, so you bring those arms out, reaching towards the sun. So you reach for a little bit of that sunlight, a little bit of that energy as you hold it between your fingers. Bring your fingers together, holding that light between your hands, bringing it to the center of your heart. So you relax your shoulder, tilting your head forward. So you open the tip of your fingers and take a nice deep breath. Bringing those fingers together, praying hands, tilting your head forward as you feel that light, that energy travel through your body. And as we go through this day today, let's pass it on to a person in need with a smile or an act of kindness. As I pass my light, my joy, and my happiness to you. Namaste. Thank you for being in my class today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you had a wonderful journey today.